Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel Let's Learn with AR. Today's topic is related to literary forms and terms in English literature. One of the best topics, and we will go through examples as well. So let's get started. Okay, the first one we are having, that is poetry. What does poetry mean? It's also a literary term or form. A form of literary expression is characterized by rhythmic and metrical language, often implying aesthetic and imaginative qualities. Okay, what's poetry? Poetry is actually all about imagination. Okay, so here we have example like William Wordsworth Daffodils is a classic poem that celebrates the beauty of nature. So it's all about nature, and this poem was written by William Wordsworth, and he was a huge lover of nature. Prose. The second one we are having, that is prose. Ordinary written or spoken language. Anything you write, anything you speak, that comes in prose without the rhythmic structure found in poetry. Now we have in poetry like rhyme scheme, meter, but in prose we don't need these. The most common form of written or spoken expression. Example we have Jane Austen's Pride and Prejudice is a well-known work of prose exploring themes of love and social class. Then we have drama. Drama is the third literary form, a literary genre intended for performance, typically involving dialogue and action to tell a story. Okay, drama is performed actually on the stage and as seen in plays and theater. Like it was also used to perform in the theaters, still it is. An example we have William Shakespeare's Romeo and Juliet is a timeless tragedy that unfolds through dialogue and theoretical elements. Then we have sonnet, a 14-line poem. Okay, sonnet is all about poem, and how can you recognize it is sonnet? In sonnet actually we have 14 lines, often written in iambic pentameter with various rhyme schemes. Every poetry, whenever you read out, that has different rhyme scheme. So it has also rhyme scheme, commonly explores themes of love and beauty. Sonnet is all about love and beauty. Whenever the writer writes sonnet, so in that sonnet you will definitely find love and beauty. Examples: Shakespeare's Sonnet 18, often referred as a Shall I Compare Thee to a Summer's Day, one of the best sonnet of Shakespeare. I suggest you must go through this sonnet. It's a famous 14-line poem. Sonnet is actually a poem, okay? So don't confuse. Epic, a lengthy narrative poem that tells the heroic deeds of a central character. It's also one kind of poem, but it tells about the heroic deeds of a central character. There is a character which is called central character, which we can say that major character, often reflecting the values and traditions of a culture. For example, Homer's The Iliad, the Odyssey are epic poems that narrate heroic deeds and adventures. So these examples you can put whenever the teacher asks from you or you want to write in paper. These are the best examples you can put. Satire. What is satire? A literary technique that uses humor, irony, or ridicule to criticize and mock people. What satire is? What it means, like it's mocking someone. Politics or society. People, politics or society. You can mock people, you can mock politics, or you can mock society. For example, Jonathan Swift's Gulliver's Travels satirizes human nature and society through the fantastical journeys of Lemuel Gulliver. Okay, so this is the best example, and I will also put the other one, that is Rape of the Lock by Alexander Pope. That also comes in satire. Means in that poem, the Alexander Pope actually criticized the society. Algary, a narrative in which characters, events, or settings represent abstract ideas. It's all about abstract ideas. Okay, moral qualities often used to convey deeper meanings. For example, George Orwell's Animal Farm serves as an allegory for the Russian Revolution and totalitarian regimes. Then we have metaphor. It's easy. I think you know about that. What does metaphor mean? It's like actually a figurative speech that makes a direct comparison between two unrelated things, suggesting a similarity without using like and as. Here I will put one point that in simile we use like and as, but in metaphor we don't use. We directly compare someone. In Shakespeare, all the world stage, life is metaphorically compared to a theatrical performance. Simile. Simile, as I said, here we use simple like or as. Here we have example John Keats' Ode to a Nightingale includes the simile, though is not born for death, immortal bird. Okay, so this is the best example. Then we have irony. What does irony mean? A literary device where there is a discrepancy between appearances and reality, often leading to a surprising or humorous outcomes. For example, O. Henry's The Gift of the Magi. The irony lies in the sacrifices made by the characters for gifts that become useless. I will put another example. For example, like you come late to the class and your teacher say to you, wow, you came too soon. So actually you are late, but the teacher is using irony. The teacher is not saying to you directly that you are late, but indirectly she or he says to you that you come late or you come soon. So this is what is the irony. Symbolism. The use of symbols to represent ideas, it's also easy, like qualities or in titles beyond their literal meaning, adding depth and layers of meaning on a work. For example, the scarlet letter is Nathaniel Hawthorne. The scarlet letter symbolizes the protagonist's sin and societal judgment. Then we have foreshadowing. A literary device used to hint or suggest future events in a story. It's all about future events. Okay, foreshadowing is what? It's all about future events in a story, building anticipation and tension for the reader or audience. Means the audience or the reader is confused, like they are made confused. By whom? By the authors or writers. For example, in Shakespeare's Macbeth, the witches' prophecies foreshadow the tragic events that will unfold. So this was all about today's. I hope this video has been helpful for you. I tried my best to make you understand. If this video has sparked your interest, I suggest you to like, share, comment, and do subscribe to the channel. See you in the next video. Take care of yourself. Allah Hafiz.